look, you have to understand something. Giving dawah to non-Muslims is a cause that I believe so strongly about.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got the Dawah Man channel, right?
Yeah, and
We've been promising people we're gonna bring that back for a while now.
People need to know like how much it hurts me and how much pain I feel that I'm not doing that right now.
Okay.
Especially when I see so many people doing this and they're doing it wrong. They, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it's a bit trendy now, isn't it? Like, for example, we got the whole Speaker's Corner thing.
Yeah,
which
like it's a joke.
I don't really want to talk too much about it, but
No,
the
let's
concept.
talk about it. Let's talk about it. Speaker's Corner.
Oh, we'll touch on it.
Is like
okay, fine, let's go on it.
EastEnders.
Yeah, it's proper.
Like,
I think
people who don't
personally,
see
I think it's a bit corny. I think it's a bit a bit cringy.
Yeah, from when you know there's that idiot
Stepping on eggshells.
There's that idiot guy who just talks bare trash. I don't want to mention him and whatnot, but you know, there's one guy who just talks absolute trash.
Yeah.
I'm saying certain man
wow,
are doing
that sounds
videos
really
with this guy. Okay, like there's one like Far East Asian done, and this guy just he doesn't have he just shouts and insults Islam. I'm saying this is not a guy that you can ever have a real conversation with. But from when you do an interview with him and put it on your channel, it's just because he was trending in the park. Are you only doing that because? Okay, let me chat to the guy who's trending. Like these guys, wallah, they're such donuts, man. Like, I remember people in Hyde Park were not famous. The only ones who were famous or known were the Muslim du'at who used to go there. So as a Muslim there, you shouldn't give your platform to people who are unknown, because you're gonna make them famous, and then they're gonna get a platform to speak, and they're gonna drive people away from the deen. And not only that, I see people like wallahi who calling people out for debates and losing miserably. So and it's embarrassing, and you don't realize that you're actually harming the hearts of these people. So when I see people doing this and they're doing it wrong, it burns me. As in, I want to cry, like as in, because I love this da'wah.
Yeah.
I love speaking to atheists. I love speaking to Christians. I love speaking to the secularists, and I know how to speak to them. But the reason I stopped,
You kind of jumped out of that field for a while. Because I remember, I'm sure most people do as well. You had those videos where you speak to people. Like the Lawrence Krauss thing was just one from many. Like you would, for example, he spoke to that. That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's literally a throw. Like what's the word? It's a red herring or something to that effect. But I remember, like for example, he spoke to that Sikh guy. He spoke to that Christian Pakistani
Sikh guy. Thing's
guy.
a bit different. The Sikh guy thing was not really a debate.
I didn't say debate. That's what I'm saying. You had a conversation with him, and you had a conversation with the Christian Pakistani guy. These kind of things.
The atheists, Christians, all
those things are really powerful.
So the point is the reason why I left was because, really truly, actually, man, like, okay, I'll tell you something.
Go on.
This is something that one Jehovah's Witness guy said to me. He said this to me, and the penny only dropped after I started studying. He said to me, bro, because I remember I was chatting to him and I was just blasting him with the Bible. He said, okay, what you've told me is that my Bible is wrong, but you haven't told me why your Quran is right. And he was like, and he was,
that's a point.
And he goes, in this discussion, you've used my Bible more than your Quran. Like, as in, you're still dependent on my book.
Wow.
And he was like, it was powerful because every time I speak to him about Islam, he'd pull out a verse from the Bible and try to respond from the Bible.
Yeah. Which means he knew about his book.
He knew about his book.
Right.
And then, shall I tell you something deep?
Go on.
You know, for a long time I was giving da'wah. I knew more Bible verses than Quran verses.
Wow.
And shall I tell you something else? The majority of your brothers in Hyde Park take no more Bible verses than no Quran verses.
Wow.
Don't let it fool you. They know more Bible verses than no Quran verses. They don't know their book. You know what I'm saying? And it's literally parrot fashion. It's what you pull out a little page from a book or a little section from a lecture or a debate, and you use that as ammunition to go in. And I didn't want to be that fake guy who's claiming like I know about my deen, but I don't know about my deen. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I'm out there trying to convince you with your book when Allah gave me the Quran. The reality is I didn't know.